A Cards with Michael production.
What's up, YouTube? It's Cars with Michael, and today we got a little fun opening for Jonathan C. Sponsor something spicy. I mean, these are the leftover kits I have from the pre-release this weekend, as well as an entire draft booster. This was saved for Jonathan, and he was like, you know what? Just crack it, Michael. Just crack it. All right, so let's do this. We have, of course, the 5 colleges and fake Witherbloom 1 and fake Witherbloom 2. I don't know about you guys, but Witherbloom definitely felt like the strongest college this weekend, and I wasn't even close. Like, I really feel like it, maybe I'm wrong, maybe you guys had different experiences, but it just felt so dominating to me. And yeah, it's just kind of my thing. I didn't realize that Witherbloom was so good. I thought Silverquill would be kind of cool because it makes Inklings, and I was wrong. I was really wrong. All right, first pre-release kit, we start off with a Kasmina Enigma Sage. Awesome. All right, get some lighting in here, and of course the seeded pack. All right, let's just get straight to the seeded pack. So as you can see, you're not guaranteed a Silverquill rare in the pre-release sealed card, but you are guaranteed a black or white rare. Oh no, we got an academic probation. Not exactly the best card. And also in the seeded pack, you got these double-sided tokens, which are neat. Non-foil double-sided tokens. I mean, that's not something that I've seen before. All right, at least in products that are not Commander products. Also, you get the really cool dice. Here we go with the Silverquill dice. All right, neat. All right, let's get to the packs. See if we can pull anything spicy. Draft packs, of course. Yeah, I mean, we've seen this type of pack before, but it is cool because these do have the Mystical Archive card. So here we go. We got the Venerable Warsinger and an Adventurous Impulse to start things off, as well as a neat little treasure token. All right, pack number 2. See what else we can get. Wonder if this is a good sealed pool. I mean, academic probation again. I mean, it's not really the lesson that you want. Thunderous Orator. Might as well put the rares here. Reconstruct History, Show of Confidence. That's a pretty good one. Because it does have like pseudo storm, so you can make like 2 or 3 counters at instant speed. Valentine Dean of the Vein, and that's a Witherbloom Dean, as well as a little opt. Right, and here we go, Inkling. My favorite of the token creatures definitely is the Inkling. A little 2/1 with flying, never hurt anybody but your opponents. All right, and of course my favorite, Inkling Summoning. And we have, Practical Research. This card is pretty good. As well as a Devastating Mastery. So and a Counterspell. All right. Kind of looking like we're going to be playing the Kasmina style. I don't know. I like Counterspell. I love Biomathematician. The only issue, Introduction of Annihilation. That's a really good pickup here. The main issue with Cultivate. The main issue of being in Quandrix blue-green is you don't really have removal. So getting one of those Introduction to Annihilations and having some like common lessons really helps. All right, let's see this last one, and it's a Body of Research. Yeah, I'd probably build Quandrix in this first kit just to be able to play Kasmina, because why not? And just to be able to play that mythic sorcery. All right, that was kit number 1. Let's keep going. What else we got today? Let's open a Prismari kit. All right. Quandrix was pretty popular as well, and Lorehold was relatively popular. Weirdly, Lorehold I think underperformed at the pre-release that we hosted this weekend. I played Lorehold first. My first pull was just garbage, just really bad. Really didn't do well with that pool. Then I did, what did I do? Witherbloom was popular, so I didn't want to take Witherbloom. I did Quandrix after that, and I also didn't do that well. I kind of played a 3-color combination just to be able to have more removal, because, sealed, removal. All right, here we go. Prismari, we got ourselves a Efreet Flame Painter, all right? And of course, yeah, it seems like you always get 2 of the actual college tokens, just to make sure you have them, because they're actually what you're likely going to be making. And of course, we have a little Quandrix command still sealed up. All right, let's open some more draft boosties. Here we go. This is coming from the Prismari kit. We have ourselves, is that a Secret Rendezvous? Yeah, very cool. Shale, Dean of Radiance. Oh, this card is so good. 2 mana for a 1/1 with upside, and flying and vigilance is just so good. Embrose is also really, really good. It just has a 4 mana 4/4. Without that activated ability, just whenever a creature you control +1/+1 it dies, draw a card. I mean, just so good. Oh my gosh. Whirlwind Denial, all right, and a little spirit token. Second pack, let's see. Here we go. We got ourselves a Necroblossom Snarl and Acclaim the Firstborn, as well as a foil rare. Very nice. Flame Scroll Celebrant. All right, 2 mana for 2/1 with pseudo fire breathing. Nice little card. The other side isn't really played in limited, so not going to talk about it too much. All right, what's the next pack look like? Ooh, I'm always going to point out Introduction to Annihilation. It is just one of the best lessons. I would pack one, pick one, something like this. So, yeah, your opponent draws a card. Yeah, it costs 5 mana, but it's a lesson. And sometimes you need that sometimes to win games. Oh, Gravetrought's actually really, really good with Magecraft, so keep that in mind when you're playing Sealed or Draft. Now, of course, many of you probably have already played your pre-releases, played drafts on MTG Arena. Most of you guys probably know more about the format than me. But, I'm the guy opening packs, so I'm going to try to share as much as I can. Eliminate, obviously, a very nice little removal spell. Cheap removal spell at instant speed. We got the Harness Infinity. Then I'm not sure that card is that good. I mean, I would play it for the lulz, but it's very slow. 7 mana to basically draw some cards. Prismari Command, Defiant Strike, and Exhilarating Elocution. That is the second kit. That was, of course, the Prismari kit. Right. Got our Mystical Archive cards. Got our foil Quandrix Command with the hollow stamp. And here is the dice, the Prismari dice. All right, what should we do next? Let's go to Lorehold. Why not? So far it looks like these kits, none of them have really had anything like super bomby. Oh, of course, the Lorehold dice is a little funky. It's a little pink, right? And we have a Torrent Sculptor. All right. I played that quite often over the previous. I had it in both my pools. It's okay. Both sides are they just are okay. That's the best way to describe it. All right, Lorehold, what do you got for us? Lorehold Pledge Mage, here we go. This is trading, so it's, compared to the Quandrix Pledge Mage, it's trading like short-term damage for Quandrix's long-term growth. All right, Illuminate History. Relatively okay lesson. It's not like that good, but it's not that bad. Not really excited to see it. It's not really what I would say is a bomb in the format. In fact, we haven't really opened that many bombs, so hopefully we get to see something good. And this is kind of what the experience for me was like this pre-release. I just never. Oh, that's a really nice lesson as well. Necrotic Fumes. Exile target creature or planeswalker. You just have to exile a creature you control. Notably, you are not sacrificing a creature, which is what that card usually would read. Dream Strix and a Mystical Archive. Negate. Negate was actually interestingly main deck playable. I saw 2 people play Negate in their main deck just because a lot of people are like negating something like Cram Session normally would feel bad, but you prevent your opponent from learning, and that really can shut off some decks. Conspiracy Theorist, Snakeskin Veil, what a powerful card, and a foil Lash of Malice. Of course, I have seen Lash of Malice used on both ends. It is +2, -2, so it is both a removal spell and a potential pump spell. It is also a potential attempt at a removal spell turned into a pump spell, so just keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. All right, here we go. We have ourselves, all right, boom, another Efreet Flame Painter, all right, and Infuriate. Did not see that being played much at all. Let me know what you guys' experience was like this weekend, if you had any pre-releases, or if you had chance. Oh my gosh, we've opened like a lot of the same rares. Flame Skull Celebrant. Yes, we opened a Demonic Tutor. Finally, we got something great. Now, is this a bomb? No. Are we excited to open it? Yes, it is a valuable mythic at least, so that's a nice little treat. I'll give it a sleep. All right, first Demonic Tutor down, and we'll keep going. Here we go. Boop, 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 boop. I'm just gonna skip some of these commons. The Denial, Auric, Lore Mage is our rare, and an Opt, Inkling. All right, that was our third kit. The kit was, of course, the lore hold kit, but it did have a demonic tutor, so, you know, paid for itself, so to speak. All right, on to the next kit. Let's go ahead and do the last college we haven't done. Sorry, guys, there's no more Witherbloom left, so won't be able to see a Witherbloom opening, but, you know, I hope that's okay. Here we go. We got our Quandrix dice. All right. Interesting. And what is our... Ooh, we have a Draconic Intervention with that foil promo. All right. All right. Let's start with the Quandrix Pledge Mage. Now, this is like... I don't know. I found that Quandrix Pledge Mage played very powerfully. The fact that it could get +1/+1 counters. Like, this was easily a 3-mana 3/3. Often a 3-mana 4/4, and if it, you know, lived for any longer, it just became a 5/5 or a 6/6. It was just like, it's just one of those like really nice little filler commons. Definitely like a C+ in my book. All right, we got. Oh wait, what was our Mystical Archive? Oh wait, that was the seeded pack. So we started off with a Double Major as our rare. Counter target creature spell you control. Oh, copy target creature spell you control. Interesting, interesting. All right, we have a Silver Quill command. Very, very good command. Just super good command. Shock. And a Containment Breach. Nice little lesson to have. It's a disenchant lesson, so really, really good flexibility there. You don't really want to play disenchants, but I'm always going to point this card out. If you see this in your sealed pool, you should be happy. All right, Poet's Quills are rare, super good rare. Frozen Grip. The Grip is actually quite playable. There are a lot of good enchantments and artifacts, but obviously sideboard material. All right, here we go. Sedgemoor Witch. What a powerful card. Magecraft, make a little pest. And yeah, this card is great. Just a solid card. I do expect to see it being played in some type of standard format. Just does so much. All right, we have a Silver Quill Silencer and Agonizing Remorse. Last draft pack. Jonathan, here we go. We have a Leonin Lightscribe, Infuriate, and a foil Tangle Trap. All right, that was kit number 4. Our Quandrix kit. And wait a moment. What was the foil card? Where'd it go? Anyways, let's keep going. We're gonna go with the Silver Quill kit. All right. And so, oh, perfect! Silver Quill with the Silver Quill Dean. That's a really, really good feeling. That's definitely a good feeling. The dice. All right. And here we go. We got our Pledge Mage. Silver Quill Pledge Mage is decent. Lifelink is powerful. You can give it lifelink and flying on the same turn. I think that the blue-green, the Quandrix Pledge Mage is the best, but that's just my style of play. Little Elite Spellbinder and Inklings. Notably, sometimes they're flipped and sometimes they're not. Very, very curious. Oh, right. The Quandrix kit was a Draconic Intervention. Sorry, I totally forgot already. Now, this pool is looking spicy. Our first 2 rares are both playable. White flyers that are rares. Oh, and we got the Galazeth Prismari. Now, this is one of the best, most valuable mythics, kind of in the standard frame, non-foil. And we have a Snakeskin Veil, okay, as our Mystical Archive. And Cramp Session has definitely overperformed for me. I mean, it's just so good. You gain 4 life, which is a metric ton, and you get to draw a lesson. Like, it's better than draw a card because you can just draw, like, it's almost a mini tutor. Ooh, Lightning Bolt and a Lore Hold command. All right. I mean, this pool looks super nuts so far. Like, I would probably want to play something like, I don't know, Jeskai of this pool, Vanishing Verse. All right, maybe we'll go back with the, just the, oh, and a Day of Judgment. Jeez. This pool is nuts so good. Wait, nuts so good? Just really good. Nuts so good sounds like not so good. All right, let's go. What do we have here? We have an Efreet Flame Painter and an Adventurous Impulse. Right? And we got ourselves a Selfless Glyph Weaver. So another white-black modal card. This is such a good pool compared to the, other pools. And it was Strixhaven, no doubt. So I would be really happy if I opened this pool, even if I didn't play Galazeth, just because, you pretty much have value in the Galazeth and then a lot of white-black powerful cards. last we end with the Prismari kit, the last kit. Here we go. Prismari dice, very neat. We have a little Snarl as our sealed card. The Pledge Mage of Prismari is just a 3/3 defender that can, Magecraft attack. So decent. Ooh, not Introduction to Annihilation. Decent. Ooh, Maelstrom Muse is nice. Oh, multiple choice. Okay, multiple choice is definitely one of the most powerful, flexible rares. It's technically a 5-mana card because you're really not that happy not playing it for 5 mana, but being able to just cycle it or whatever. I mean, I think this card is going to see play in the more competitive formats. All right, here we go on to the next. We got ourselves a Prismari Command, so another on-color rare. All right, as well as an Elemental Masterpiece, which is a nice end-game finisher. All right, I do enjoy seeing this. I think we... Ooh, and another Prismari card, I mean, this pool looks like we got some things going for it. All right. And we have a Mythic Blex Vexing Pest as well as another Mythic, but we'll talk about Blex first. I mean, this card's such a troll. Just look at that. Search for Blex. All right. Interesting. Nice little Mythic. Blue Sun Zenith is definitely a fun one, but, in the format, you're not really going to be casting it for too much the first time around. And the second time around you cast it and you're still alive is basically like, it's like game over. I mean, Crackle of Power, though, that's a very powerful Mythic. And you're in Prismari colors. The best colors to be casting Crackle of Power because there's a lot of ways to reduce the cost of Crackle of Power. So just super nice. Here we go for Mercurial Transformations, our lesson. And another Prismari card. And a Lightning Helix. All right, that's not a Prismari card. That's a Lorehold card. But if you're playing with the intent of splashing white for it, Lightning Helix is a solid card. All right, here we go. What else do we have? We got ourselves Creative Outburst, a nice little Prismari card, the Auric Lore Mage, as well as Village Rites. All right, so that is the last kit that we're opening today. Oh boy, we're gonna slog through another booster box. Guys, if you tuned into this video today, we're gonna obviously open a lot more product than usual, but it's just a fun kind of hang out with Mike and open some products. Draft booster boxes, they are super hard to find right now. This was the prize support for a pre-release case kit, so that's how you get them. Most stores probably don't have them at this point. Our first two pulls are Draconic Intervention and a Grape Shot. All right, and I think it's weird that Wizards is doing that, but they really want to push set boosters. If you're not into set boosters, this type of push is not great for you. If you are into set boosters, then this is a net positive, I guess. The thing is, set boosters aren't cheap. They're like $89 at the distributor level. And I don't know what your store sells them at, but stores aren't making money on these, like set boosters at least. Draft boosters are kind of a different issue because stores can hold events, and then, obviously the profit margin on events are a lot higher. Ooh. Swords to Plowshares, that's nice. But yeah, it's a little frustrating for stores because it's just not that popular. Draft set boosters have so far not been that popular, and honestly, most of my stores have been saying that like people are buying them because there's nothing else to buy. And I think this might be a conscious effort by Wizards to do that. And honestly, guys, if that's not popular, leave some feedback. Like, leave a comment and say, like, I don't really like that. If you actually do like it, though, also leave some feedback. I'd love to hear your opinions. Ooh, a foil Urza's Rage. Nice little foil Mystical Archive. The thing isn't really like... Ooh, by the way, these are made in Belgium. I could tell because I saw that. And I'll probably be able to prove it by... Yep, Fabrique in Belgium. So the main thing that really is bugging stores is not whether or not they're selling this product or not, but it's you can't host events with set boosters. So when you don't have enough draft boosters, it kind of puts this pressure on not being able to host events. And like you and I, guys who maybe play outside of the store, like the pre-release I hosted was outside of a store. Ooh, a little Mythic. We need draft boosters to play, and if there's no draft boosters on pre-release week, then we're gonna have to go other. Oh my gosh, and it's a Fairies Protection double Mythic, very nice. We're gonna have to go to MTG Arena. We're gonna have to go to MTGO. It's just gonna be a struggle on something that used to not be a struggle, you know? Village Rites, Pest Summoning Foil. And that's kind of my weird take on this is like, why? Like, this didn't have to be a struggle. I really hope it's more of a short-term, hey, like, we don't have enough product because there's been issues with the distribution chain and all that kind of stuff. Like, I hope that's the reason. And it's not more like, oh, yeah, we think we're going to sell more set boosters this way, and that's why we're doing it. Like, that would make me really sad because, you know, obviously that's, first of all, that's a little maybe greedy, but it also just seems kind of like tone deaf to what the player base, especially the player base that buys, you know, product on pre-release is looking to do. So God's Willing, nice little Mystical Archive rare and a foil reduced to memory, right? I had that in both of my pools. I played white both times. I never took reduced to memory, that lesson. All right, Conspiracy Theorist Snakeskin Veil. Right. Here we go. We got ourselves Callous Blood Mage, another Village Rites. Callous Blood Mage is going to be one of those potentially cubable cards. We have Draconic Intervention, Electrolyze, and a Foil Negate. All right. All right. Foil Negate goes right here. I'll put do that, right? And then I'll also kind of move the light over here. All right. Let's open some more product. Here we go. We got a Venerable Warsinger and an Adventurous Impulse. So far, really not that many mythics. We're like halfway through the box. How many mythics are there supposed to be? Let's see. Includes one rare, blah, 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 blah. Foil, mythic, and less than 1%. You can see the rest of the details, I guess, on that website, wizards.com product details. Okay, interesting. All right, here we go. We have a Gnarled Professor, super good. Increasing Vengeance. Speaking of not having mythics, we've immediately got another mythic. And we have the Prismari Pledge Mage. All right. Destroying this draft booster box. Here we go. We have a Silver Quill Silencer. Got the Cultivate action. Heck yeah. And a Professor Symbology. This card is super good. I really like it. Best of one, only the 7-card sideboard. Which I think is fair. Reasonable. All right, we have Quintorius. Apparently this card is really good. I never had the chance to play it. And a Snarl, as well as a Lightning Bolt. Who doesn't need Lightning Bolt? Right. What else do we got here? We have ourselves Golden Ratio. Hey, another mythic. Shadrix Silver Quill, as well as a Memory Lapse. All right, let's dump the rest of the packs out. And let's go. Here we go. We got ourselves a Fervent Mastery and a Negate. All right. Next pack, we have Strixhaven Stadium and a Revitalize. All right. Humiliate. Nice little Thoughtseize-esque. And another mythic, Hoffreet Ghostforge. This guy's super powerful, but he kind of looks almost like a vampire from here. Even though it's his nose ring. Agonizing Remorse as well. All right. And we got ourselves Valentine, Dean of the Vein. Dean of the Vein sounds kind of fun. Inquisition of Kozilek and a foil pop quiz. Foiling on that pop quiz definitely stood out a little bit to me. All right, here we go. We got, what was this? Mavinda, Student's Advocate, nice little mythic, and a Whirlwind Denial. All right. And we got Plar, Dean of Chaos, as well as an Infuriate. Frostboil Snarl, and another Cultivate. 2 Cultivates in this box. Interesting. The only Mystical Archive that there's probably something else that duplicated. But the only one that I recognize. Hey, another Mythic. Blot Out the Sky. 5th, kind of standard frame Mythic. 7th Mythic overall. Very nice. Okay, so we're back on track. We're back on track. because there's opportunity to get mythics on 2 different slots, it makes sense that these packs have more mythics. It also makes sense that these packs are just going to age a little bit better, draft boosters or set boosters. All right, Dramatic Finale. Love this card. Opened it in all of my pools. Never played it because I was never strictly Silver Quill colors. I would love to, but the payoff isn't that huge for a sealed deck. Flame Squirrel Celebrant and a Revitalized. All right, that one's definitely been repeated. Guys, down to the last 4 packs. Same thing. If you like this channel, you like this type of content, leave me a like, leave me some comments, watch through the videos. If you can, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're just going to keep opening stuff. I mean, obviously Magic's not the only game that we cover nowadays, but Magic is our core, and Magic is the game that we've opened more of than anything else. So I welcome any feedback as well. And here we go, on to the last pack for Jonathan. Big shout out again. Thank you. I was going to ship this all to him, and he was like, Michael, I like to watch you crack packs, and I want to see you do it. So here we go. That's the box. Once again, Jonathan, thank you so much. Here are our dice, and that is, a bunch of packs getting opened. See you guys on the next one.